Fala galera, como é que vocês estão? Beleza? Estamos aqui com o segundo episódio da série de UFC 5, atendendo dois comentários. O comentário do Davi, que foi para trazer o John Jones e o Charles Oliveira, e o comentário do Pedrinho, que pediu para trazer o Anderson Silva. Eu vou ver se dá para me colocar o Anderson Silva contra esses dois adversários que comentaram aí, né? O John Jones versus o Anderson Silva. Se não der, eu vou trazer uma luta de cada separado, entendeu? Uma luta de cada separado aí e vamos ver no que vai dar. Beleza? Então, fica com mais um episódio aí da série aí de UFC 5 no canal. Deixe nos comentários aí se vocês estão gostando ou não. E é isso. Ficam com Deus. Bom, galera, o John Jones e o Anderson Silva não são da mesma categoria. Então, coloquei o Anderson Silva versus o Chamaev. Mas no próximo episódio a gente coloca o John Jones versus o Alex Plata. Beleza? Então é isso, galera. Espero que vocês gostem do episódio aí. Fica com Deus.
He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Former UFC middleweight champion Anderson the Spider Silva is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit. And that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Anderson the Spider Silva. We are set for a main event of the evening. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here he is, the Muay Thai stylist, ex-gym product, Anderson Silva. We'll see how he approaches the early going here tonight. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC appearances have ended in round 1 or round 2. We'll see how Silva approaches this challenge here early. Nice front kick lands for the kickboxer there. And I guess on the other side, DC, if you're the wrestler, you gotta be undeterred, still gotta figure out a way to get this fight done.
You gotta keep pressing. You gotta keep going forward, trying to get those takedowns. You also gotta recognize that they kick in right in the middle. And if you can time it correctly, you can change that into a shot that will allow for you to get the takedown.
Silva gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going. Oh! Excellent ground and pound there by Chimaev. Oh, he's got his back. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Oh, big elbow. Try to establish that jab. Takedown defense is there. Under a minute now to go.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Chimaev's bleeding from the mouth now, and cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, big moment in that round. Of course, the strike that caused the cut to the lip. Certainly, it's not shades of Robbie Lawler nor Alistair Overeem, but the cut does bear watching as we move forward.
And it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Honestly, everything hurts in the octagon, and that shot looked like it hurt a ton. But what the story will be is that it opened up that cut on the lip. How does he avoid taking too much damage back to that spot? Got to move his head off that center line as he's moving forward.
And there's only so much a cut man can do to stop bleeding in the mouth area, so we will continue to monitor that cut as this fight presses forward. Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Chimaev. Oh, rips the body shot there.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Oh, it's going triangle here.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good, solid strike on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure if he's going to go 100% to try to get this finish.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Keep working, give me those elbows.
90 seconds now to go in the round.
Make sure he stays high.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be...
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Nicely done. Less than a minute now to go in round two.
Massive shot from the top.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Chimaev's right back to the full mount.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Final seconds here of round two. How about those 5 minutes? All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Silva.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that one landed, yep.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Effective use of the jab there by Silva, lands flush.
Do not back up. Let's go. Forward now.
Leg kick is there. Single leg takedown.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Get him out here.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Push, get free.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Silva. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Gotta be careful here. That was nice.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Silva. All right, side control now. Silva's right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here.
Uses a lot of good movement. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
1 minute to go in the round. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Big ground and pound. Nice shots landing from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, what a moment there as they make the... Takedown defense holds up. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset?
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Now he's back up. Beautiful.
Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Chimaev. Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Just missed with that right hand.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Chimaev's got the full mount. 3 minutes to go.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Silva's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
And that will do it! Khamzat Chimaev, 1 and done!
Holy!
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritize the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Ready for the official decision, Bruce Buffer has it.
Bom, né, galera? Vocês podem ver aí que o Chimaev levou a vitória, né? Em cima do Anderson Silva. São dois lutadores extremamente fortes. Muito bom, né? Os lutadores. Então, mais do que merecido o Chimaev ter levado a vitória. É isso, mano. Entendeu? O episódio acaba por aqui, né? O segundo episódio acaba por aqui. O terceiro episódio vai ser atendendo o comentário do Davi, né? Que pediu John Jones versus Sardes Oliveira. E é isso, mano.
knows how
Até
to
o
get you
próximo
out of it.
episódio.
The guy's an amazing
Fui!